Okay, good morning everyone. So today I will explain about the material. So before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Ayuna. The title of the material is about factivity, implication, and modality. So I have 3 points from this material. The first point is about factivity. These two sentences say opposite things about forgetting, but they are unlike a communicating the information that a certain meeting was cancelled. Sky and Sky 1970 first point out that certain predicates, among them the verb forget, are factive. A factive predicate has a predication as one of its arguments, a full clause, gerund clause, or an abstract noun phrase, and whether affirmative or negative, it presupposes the threat of that predicate. They are the example of activity. 1A, we forgot that the meeting was cancelled. 1B, we didn't forget that the meeting was cancelled. From this example have the same meaning. They are can to cancel the meeting, but the verb from this example is forgot from the activity. The second point is implicative predicate. Some predicates do not presuppose the truth or propositional that occurs as one of their arguments, but carry some implications about the truth or not the truth of the preposition. They are the example of implicative predicates. The more example is for 13a, we haven't or chance to see your brother, we saw your brother. 14a, we choose condescended to wait for us, he waited for us. 15a, she remembered to stop at the post office, she stopped at the post office. 13b, we didn't have an or chance to see your brother, we didn't see your brother. Now it is your turn. Formulate sentences 14b and 15b with the negative of choose or codescends, and remember with this verb of group 1 affirmative implies and affirmative negative. The last point is about modality. Modality can be expressed in nouns like duty, obligations, probability, likelihood in adjectives like necessary, possible, likely in adverbs such as obviously, probably, perhaps. But for description of how modality is expressed in English, we need to concentrate on modal verbs, verbs like "oh" and "may." Semantically, the following are modal verbs. These verbs express different degrees of obligation, but probably different speakers of English do not agree on the relative rank. For this author, must is as in 38 is the most forceful statement of obligation, not as strong as must. The others follow in order. Need is nearly as strong as have. O express a weaker obligation but is still stronger than should. Other speakers of English may will have a different ranking. The example of negative obligation are illustration next. 31A, we must stay here. 31B, we don't have to stay here. 31C, we needed stay here, we don't need to stay here. 31D, we sold to sit in here. 31A, we should stay here. To express an obligation that exists in the past have to is the usual modal verb. 32A, we have to complete the documents before 5 o'clock. 32B, we didn't have to complete the documents that day. So we have example from modal verbs can be ended. 39B, Stanley may not be busy now. 39C, Stanley might not be busy now. 39D, Stanley must not be busy now. And the last 39A, Stanley can be busy now. They are the example of modal verbs modified this truth. 38B, driving in heavy rainstorm can be dangerous. 38C, driving in heavy rainstorm may be dangerous. 38D, driving in a heavy rainstorm might be dangerous. 38E, driving in heavy rainstorm must be dangerous. The example of the negative corollaries are these: Stanley might not have been busy. Stanley could not have been busy, and the last Stanley must not have been busy. I think just that all from my explanation. I hope you enjoy and happy watching.